Shamika Crawford, the ultimate connector, Shamika Crawford.
Let me tell y'all something. There's a lot of stuff that amazes me in society today. But one of the things that amazes me the most is dating. Dating today? Oh my God. I feel sorry for you single people. Because I grew up in the era of stranger danger. You didn't talk to strangers, you didn't go out with strangers, and you definitely didn't fall in love with strangers on the internet. But look at us now. Now we have dating apps where you can meet people that you've never seen before. You look at a couple of pictures, read a bio that says 6'1", entrepreneur, loves tacos and traveling. And the next thing you know, you're meeting this man for drinks at 7:30 p.m. True story. Yeah, true story. And if you're my age, you know that first date, be a little suspicious. You sitting at that table looking at him, looking at his every move. You listening to his every word. He says he's a day trader. You hear he works from home. He says he's an actor, but you hear he's got an unemployment insurance claim open. We're sitting here dating people we don't know, energy we don't understand, trauma we did not order. What is this? And then you have the nerve to put technology into it. And don't get me wrong, technology has helped us connect people. Because look at what we're doing with the DMs. Y'all getting real comfortable letting these strangers just slide right into your DMs. I slid into Michael B. Jordan's DMs. A complete stranger. You watch a man in 3 motion pictures and you think you know a guy. The only connection me and him had was the Wi-Fi. And even that was weak. True story. But that's what we're doing nowadays. Just sliding up in the DMs all day long. And that's when I realized we need a better system for meeting people. Because dating these days seems like you're driving somewhere unfamiliar with no GPS. You know what I'm saying? And then, next thing you know, you're being guided by this guy whose name starts with a J. You're in emotional traffic, and he calmly keeps saying, "We're almost there." True story. And then recently, I saw one of those driverless taxis. What are they?
Waymo.
The Waymos? They say they're the perfect driver. And I said, wow, look at technology. They figured out the perfect driver. Certainly they can figure out the perfect mate. Because some of us are letting men drive our love lives like a Jeep in an R. Kelly music video. It ain't right. So, I thought of something even better. Get this, I present to you Slaymo. Think of Waymo, but instead of guiding the car, it guides your vibration, your energy. Stick with me, okay? Slaymo, the world's first high vibration navigation system. All right, bust out your urban dictionaries, okay? Because we're not slaying our enemies here, y'all. Get with it. When someone says you slay, that's confidence, that's power, that's energy, that's slay energy. They're saying when you walk into the room, people feel you. That's slay. Now, slay mo, when you open the app, it's first gonna give you a simple instruction. It's gonna say, slay king, slay queen, stretch the hips, open the heart, let the love start. And then, for some of us, it may say, recalculating route. Recalculating route. Because let's be honest, some of us have taken a few detours. Some of us have dated people that said, we're just having fun. Roadblock, Slay Mo reroutes you immediately. True story. See, when most apps work like this, you open the app, you look at a picture, you swipe. All of a sudden, you're on a date with a guy who says he's a content creator. And then you realize you are the content. You see, when most dating apps connect you based off of your picture, Slay Mo says we're gonna connect you off of your energy. Okay? So that means they're not gonna ask you what your height preference is when you get into the app. They're gonna say, how are you actually feeling? Energetically, spiritually, emotionally. Slay Mo says, slow down. Before we match you with somebody, let's do a quick energy check. Maybe you need to put your feet in grass. Maybe you need to do a karaoke night. Or maybe you just need some chocolate. See, before just throwing you into the dating pool, Slay Mo gives you small practices to keep you aligned. So maybe it's breath work, maybe it's movement, maybe it's journaling. Maybe it's a sensual pole dance class. Because I can tell you firsthand, the fastest way to heal your heart is to move your hips. And once you become aligned, then Slay Mo matches you with people, but not based off of picture. Communication style, relationship goals, maturity. And then, once it connects people, it sticks with them and helps guiding the relationship with dating ideas, conversation prompts. What is the love language? Because the goal is to build something healthy. What I learned, the most magnetic woman is the one who's most comfortable in her body, her skin. That energy attracts the right partner. And that's what I'm telling you. Remember, stretch the hips, open the heart, let the love start. Because when your energy is aligned, you don't chase love, you don't have to. Love finds you. So yes, queen, slay. Slay Mo. Thank you.